Wilson Morales talking to Corbin Corbin regarding his role in High School, the musical, the series. Welcome back to a show you started your career of. How's the feeling like?
It feels surreal just to be returning again and to be a part of this world again. But it really has, I feel like, given me a whole new perspective and reinvigorated
You can never
my heart and my love of what it represents.
you seem you guys can never walk away. What was the enticement of coming back and playing yourself on this one?
I think that it was exactly that. You know, when I do picture my relationship with my character in the movie, with the movies themselves, it is there's always a connection that's there. I can do projects until the day I die, but people will always still know High School Musical, and there's a beauty to that. And then there's also, you know, the part of it going, well, I'm trying to do other things as well. And I feel like that was what was so wonderful about being able to come back again was I'm playing myself. I'm not playing, you know, but the character that I was. I'm playing myself, and we actually get to see sort of that perspective of what could Corbin, how could he have turned out if he didn't necessarily have that same relationship, that same understanding with his history.
When you got on a set, was the feeling there with the new cast the same as it was with the old cast when you were on it, or is it totally different?
No, it that's what was amazing was it was the same. I really tried to go into it without expectations. Um, and I every day was grateful and in shock at just one how they all embody exactly what musical theater is. You know, the love for it, the energy. They're every day they're singing, and when the cameras are off, they're still performing, and it's because of the love of it, the joy that it does bring. And they're all still. I mean, and it's been, you know, 3 seasons. They're all very successful at this point. A lot of people know who they. A lot of people know who they are, and they're all still very grounded and kind and respectful, and that's something that I feel like the original cast was able to uphold over the course of all of the success of the original franchise. And that I think it's one of the most important parts of it, because you got to just remember what it's really about.
Corbin on the show is coming in as a director. Have you ever had aspirations to directing an episode or a theater production?
I have. It's actually something that I'm working towards moving into. I really want to start starting to really. I mean, I've been doing this since I was 2 years old. The amount
Mhm.
of sets that I've been on, and just the amount of experience that I've had over the years. Um, I've seen, I've taken in. At this point now, it's really working on an application.
Before I let you go, what goes into saying yes to the projects you take, whether it be on TV, films, or theater?
I think there's a lot of factors. Um, Time, uh, what it does for perspective, um, what it does for me and my soul and my heart at the time. You know, I just the last project I just finished working on was I did Mary Poppins at the Muni in St. Louis, and that was my first time back on stage in 3 years. And I remember just prior to going back to it, it was coming off of having just filmed High School Musical, the musical, the series, and I was going, I'm not sure right now if this should I go back right now and go back to the stage. And I was just like, you know what, I need it. I need to go back to the stage. There's such a part of me that is unfulfilled if I don't have that. And I'm so happy I went, because the Muni is such a beautiful theater, and the crowd that goes there, they're such avid theater supporters and fans. And just being able to play a role. I played Bert and play a role that I never really necessarily saw myself in. You know, I had roles. I've had roles that I've played that I always said, oh, one day I want to play that role. Bert was never one of those roles, and yet when I tried him on, he fit like a glove. So that I think there's a lot of different factors. You always have to just sort of take it in try to be present in when making those decisions.
Well, people will get a kick of watching you back on the series. You know, obviously that you've had a fan base that's been following your career. Congratulations on all you've done so far. We'll continue to support wherever you are. Take care. Stay safe.
Same to you, Wilson. I appreciate you, man. Thank you
Take
so
care.
much. You take care.